All right, there's another round of the 10-minute warm-up, and we're going to take this quite a bit to the hips. So to start, go ahead, bring yourself into a horse stance. So this is basically a wide-legged squat. Heels in, toes out, and bring the knees out wide, sink down, try to get your thighs as close as you can toward parallel with the floor. And then as you settle in, just feel this out. Keep your hands on your thighs with your fingers curled in toward your midline. And then just bring your torso upright best you can. Move around side to side. And as you go back and forth, shift over to the right and just pick up the heel. Bring it over to the left and lift your left heel. Back over to the right side again. And then to the left. And then over to the right one more time. And back to the left side. Now bring it back to center, both heels down. Stay with me here best you can. Keep your knees out wide. And then twist. Turn left with your right shoulder down. Keep your hips low, but lift up. And then turn to the right, left shoulder down. Come back up through center. Twist over to the left again. Back up to center. Twist over to the right. And then bring it up to center. Twist over to your left one more time. Back up to center. Twist to the right one more time. And then just come back into center. Set your hands down. And then go ahead, straighten your legs, lift your hips, shake your legs out. And then once you're ready from here, just keep your feet set wide, heels in, toes out. Sink your hips down. Now you can bring your elbows to your thighs, come into a deeper squat. And if you can come down further, reach your arms forward. And then sink the hips down, bring the hands down behind, and just come down to a seat. Take a moment, shake out your legs just a little bit. Then we'll take this all the way down onto the mat. So bring yourself down onto your back. And once you're down, we'll set up for a variation of bridge. Just keep your arms at your sides. Step the left foot towards center, bring that left foot in close, and then take a figure four. Right leg crosses over the left. So bring the right ankle past your left thigh, curl the toes. Keep the right knee pushed out to the side, and push the right leg into the left, and you'll feel this further into the outer right hip. With your hands down, just look straight up. Let's go up and down. So press into the floor, lift up your hips and squeeze your glutes. And then roll your spine down. Push into the floor, lift up high, and come back down. Press into the floor, lift up again, sink down. Push into the floor, lift up, and then come back down. Press into the floor and lift and hold here. Now keep your glutes squeezing, push the right leg into the left, try to get the right knee low, but still lift your right hip high as much as you can. And then take an inhale. With the exhale, come back down. And switch this out. Put the right foot down on the floor to replace the left. Left ankle past your right thigh. Curl the toes, left foot, keep the knee out to the side. And then on this side, press into the floor. Lift your hips up high. Roll your spine down. Press into the floor. Lift up and squeeze your glutes. And then come down. Push into the floor. Bring this up high again. Roll back down. Press into the floor and lift your hips. And then come back down. Push to the floor, lift one more time, and hold here. Keep your glutes squeezing. Keep your hips lifting. Press the left knee toward the floor, but try to lift that left hip and keep the glutes engaged on both sides. Take an inhale. And with the exhale, come down. Once you're down, bring your knees to your chest, bring your hands to your knees. And then lift your head and shoulders. Cross at the ankles, roll up to a seat. And then once you're up, let's set this up for reverse tabletop. So feet in front of your hips width. Hands behind the shoulders, about shoulder width. Just keep the fingers pointed to the sides, right and left. Now go ahead, push into the floor. Lift your seat up, up. And we'll take this up and down. So press your hips high and squeeze your glutes. And then sink down. Lift your hips up high again. Sink back down. Press this up for 3. Sink back down. Lift up again for 4. And sink down. Push your hips up for 5. Hold here. Keep your chest lifting. Keep your glutes squeezing. And you can look forward, look up, or hang your head back. But then sink your hips down low. Keep your seat lifted up off the floor. And we'll take this a little bit further to stretch this out. Now I want you to step your feet away from you, about half a foot's length. And then once you go further forward, dig your heels down, lift your toes here to start. Keep your heels pushing down. And you start to feel this moving down your thighs and from the glutes. Now, press the hips up high. Flatten the feet, squeeze your glutes. and then sink down. Push this up for 2, and then come back down. Press up again for 3, sink down. Push this up again for 4, and then sink back down. Now lift up for 5, hold here. Feet flat, dig your heels down. Lift your chest, squeeze your glutes, and just keep breathing as you hold. Now go ahead, sink all the way down, and just take a moment, shake your hands out a little bit, and keep the feet where they are. We're going to take this even further. So hands behind the shoulders again, fingertips to the sides. And then from here, if you want to keep the feet where they are, if that was hard enough, just stay like that. But if you can go further still, slide the heels away from you another 1/2 foot's length. So heels down, toes up, push down, just lift your seat up off the floor, and then all the way up. Press your hips high, squeeze your glutes, and set the feet flat. Sink back down. Lift this up again for 2 and hold, and then come back down. Hips up high for 3, sink down again. Press the hips up for 4, and then sink down. Lift this up high for 5 and hold here. Keep your glutes squeezed and keep lifting up. And press your chest up as well. You can look forward, look up, or hang your head back. Take an inhale. With the exhale, bring it all the way back down. And then once it's down, go ahead and shake your hands out a little bit. When you're ready, cross the ankles, come forward into all fours. And then from all fours, just keep your hips stacked over your knees. Bring the hands within about 2 hands lengths of your knees, a little closer. Make your hands into fists, 4 fingers in your palms, thumbs outside. And just keep the fist curled in tight. Now keep the hands shoulder width and press down like you're punching your hands into the floor. And then just go 1 hand at a time. Bend the right wrist and come to the back of the right hand. You can bend the elbow. And then up onto the knuckles. Do the same on the left side. And then lift. And just keep on going side to side like this. Just keep the fingers curled in. Bend the elbows as much as you need. And just let that stretch move through the backs of the hands and up into the forearms. Now the next time you bring the back of the right hand down, keep it down. Come to the back of the left as well. And then push the hands together like you're punching one hand to the next. Straighten your arms as much as you can. And then go from up to down. Sink your chest down low, let your elbows go wide. And then press back up towards straight. And just keep on moving like this, down and up. Now as you're moving, each time you lift, try to straighten your arms a little further. And just feel this out. You don't have to crank too hard on this. Just let that stretch move through the wrists and up into the forearms again. And then the next time you straighten your arms, just hold this as straight as you can. And take an inhale. With the exhale, release. Come up onto the fingertips. And then down onto your heels. And just take a moment, shake your hands out. All right, once the hands are ready, bring yourself into all fours. And let's go ahead and take this down into a forearm plank. So bring both forearms down to the floor. And then step your feet back. Bring your body into line, feet about hips width. Now keep your hands pushing down, keep your belly pulled in. And then let's go back and forth. Pull the right knee forward toward your right shoulder, close as you can. And then step back. Left knee to your left shoulder. Step it back. Right knee forward for 2. Step this back. Bring your left knee forward and step back. Right knee forward for 3. Step it back. Left knee forward and step back. Right knee for 4. Step back. Left knee forward and step back. Right knee forward for 5. Step back. Left knee forward and then step back. Go ahead, bring your knees down. And then come back to all fours. Move around here and breathe. All right, and then one more thing, and this will warm everything up quite a bit. So wrists underneath the shoulders and knees underneath the hips here to start. Step your right foot forward outside your right hand. Now keep your shoulders and wrists, press your palms down, tuck the toes of your left foot, and lift your left knee. Now as you're looking down, just step your right foot back to meet the left. This puts you into plank. Left foot forward outside your left hand. Now step your left foot back, come into plank again. Right foot outside the right hand. Now, keep your shoulders wrists and keep your arms vertical. You can just walk this back and forth if you like. Otherwise, I'm going to cue this to hop back and forth on 3. So move the hips straight up and down for that. And you're working to get the hips as high as you can to give yourself the time and the space to move. So on my count, 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3. So press into your hands, push your hips high. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Back and forth. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We'll do 3 more rounds. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Again, lift your hips and land light. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Last round. 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, and 3. All right, go ahead, bring your knees down. Take a few breaths. Come into a seat whenever you're ready. And that's a 10-minute warm-up for this round. Thank you very much.